can't tell you how much it means.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, what was that, Fred? What was that?
Mistake.
That's okay. We like mistakes.
Still my friend?
I'm still your friend.
Oh,
I'll always be your friend. Mistakes aside, no, it's no problem. We love mistakes here.
Happy accidents, we call it.
Or absolute train wrecks, depending on the context.
Somewhere between train wrecks and happy accidents.
It's usually really one extreme or the next. There's really not a lot of like, oh well, that was okay mistakes. Okay, so we are ready for picture and kaboom! Hello, we're here.
Hey,
you're here. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining us at a time that's not our usual time and not our usual day. We really appreciate you hanging out with us and showing your flexibility. So I could have a nice and easy Father's Day this past Thursday with my wife and kids. It was very nice. So thank you for making Father's Day possible. Yeehaw. Well, here we are once again, season 2. Episode 16, we're more than halfway through the second season. Woo! This is exciting.
Crazy.
Well, let's begin with the beginning.
As usual.
As always, right? We usually start with the beginning and not the end, though it might be fun to start with the end at some point. Just go backwards.
Yep.
Ready? 2, 1. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the show. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the show. I said hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the show. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the show. Well, hello, and our Canadian friends are back with us. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Anna. We're so excited you guys are here. So listen, when I wrote you, I told you we were doing a lesson on a special instrument today. However, we had a technical difficulty, so we have had to pivot. We will do this special instrument next week. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's a surprise. It's a really strange and unique thing. But it requires a lot of technical knowledge that we don't have. We're not 100%.
And a lot of practice, to be honest.
A lot of practice. Fred spent hours on it today, and we couldn't quite get it together. So we're doing a different lesson today. This is our lesson. Here, hold on. I'll zoom in. I'm sure you can't see it very well. Hold on. Let me zoom in so you can see it better. Hold on.
Wow. It's very, like, can't you, like...
This is our lesson. This is exciting, isn't it?
It's
Isn't that exciting?
Maybe you put on the wrong side. Like, is it?
No. This is our lesson.
Oh.
You're not seeing anything incorrectly. There is nothing written on this whiteboard. It's empty, Freddie.
Okay, yeah, obviously.
That's the lesson.
So what is it supposed to mean?
Well, to me, this is one of the most exciting moments in my life. A blank piece of paper, a blank whiteboard, a blank wall, a blank canvas that I can paint on. This, to me, is possibility. Today, we're going to write a song.
Oh.
We're going to write a song today.
With me?
With you.
Oh, that's nice.
And with you.
All right. So, how do we start? You have like a pen or something?
I got some pens.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, we've talked about different elements of music. Okay? We've talked about different elements of music. And what do we have? Of course, we have melody. Okay, we have harmony. We have rhythm. What else is there, Freddie?
We have special stuff like maybe clappings or oohs.
Oohs and ahs.
Oohs and ahs.
We've got accompaniment. That might be chords to a song.
We got a form of a song. That means how many times is a verse coming up and a chorus and maybe something like a bridge.
And of course, we need a subject. So I'm going to ask our friends in Canada and our friend over here in Munich, and I don't know who else is watching. If you want to partake, you're more than welcome to. Maybe you guys have some suggestions about what we should sing about later. So feel free to write some ideas down. We'll definitely use some of them. We might not use all of them, but But if you've got some ideas, maybe very general, some words, a dream you had, I don't know, something you see that you think is pretty appealing, you can write some of those down. But Freddie and I, we're going to get to work on a bit of the music.
Yeah.
So, Freddie,
we could record something in the meantime while the other guys are thinking.
We could record something, but I think, what do you think? Do you want to record like a beat or a rhythm, or do you want to maybe figure out a groove that we want to do? I think we should agree to have two parts first.
Okay.
We're gonna have two parts. We're gonna have an A part and a B part. So So part of this process, the goal of today is to show you one way to do this. Okay, one way to do this.
So it's all about decision making. So Guy and I decided our song includes two different parts.
An A part and a B part.
Okay.
Now, just so you know, there are many ways to write a song. I've had songs that I've written in 20 or 30 minutes. I've had songs that take a few months or even a year to write. Okay? And then some songs that came of taking a little bit from this song that I was writing and a little bit from that song. And this is just an experiment today. This is the process.
Okay.
So we've decided that we want two parts. Freddie's going to make the next decision. Freddie's going to decide on the key. Because if he leaves it to me, I'll just choose G. It's just what's going to happen.
So
not because my name is Guy, just because that's what seems to happen.
Happy coincidence. Hold on. Which key? Key is going to be, I think, what about F?
F.
Since my name's Freddie.
F for Freddie. I like it. I like the key of F. So I'm going to go up here. All right. So we're going to be here in F. Great. Okay, we have one part.
All right. So which chords did you play?
Well, I played F.
Then you play the 5 chord, I think.
Chord, which in this case is a C.
C, that's correct.
All right.
And then
A minor.
6 chord to the back to the 5 chord.
Back to the 5 chord.
So we got 1 5 6 5. Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
So now, but I don't know. Okay, and we were getting some great suggestions here.
Oh.
Andrea and Anna have suggested summer or a summer theme. Great. Andrea Brendel and Max have suggested spiders and butterflies. I like spiders and butterflies. That's a very exciting combination. That's very unique. That's very unique. People don't often think of spiders and butterflies together now, do they? All right. Now again, maybe this will be the A part, maybe this will be the B part, we don't know. So we're going to...
Nice. That's a good contrast. Spiders and butterflies.
Spiders and butterflies. Now,
so we have a spider and maybe a butterfly B part.
Now, with this part, when we have that minor chord, it's sort of a little bit melancholy. Freddie, maybe you can suggest another chord I can throw in here that can help us figure out the next chord progression.
What about, yeah, that's a good plan. What about the 4th? And then the 3 minor?
The 3 minor, is that would be...
In your case, what chord did you just play?
Is that the D minor?
That's A for you. So G sharp minor, are you able to play that?
G sharp minor would be...
You have to...
Is that here?
No, for you, for literally playing. Playing.
Oh, you mean in the... Okay.
I already translated it.
You already transposed.
He's using a cable. Oh, it's not correct? Oh, let's do it again. Do it again. Go back.
Oh, wait, if that's the 5th, then the 3rd minor, wouldn't that be this?
Yep. So this is...
So we already had... Don't we have a 3rd minor already? What do we do here?
This is what...
See, and this is all about figuring it out. Hold on.
This is what we just did before.
All right, so 1 5
6.
This is the 6th? No, that can't be. If this is the 5, that has to be the 3rd minor, doesn't it?
No, play one more time. Next chord. Oh,
That is the 3rd minor, right?
this is 3rd. You're right.
All right, so.
Problem solved.
And this is how Freddie and I talk sometimes when we're trying to figure things out. Okay, so we have that. So now we get to read the 4th. How about this? Hang on it. Okay, so we think we've got, okay, and I think this is going to be the B part. We're going to have it repeat a couple of times. So it goes like this. It's going to be the 4th chord in the series. And then I guess that's the 6th chord, which this case is a D minor.
Yeah.
And then the 5th chord. And then we're going to repeat that again.
3.
We're going to do it one more time. And then on the 4th time, we just hang out on the 4th.
All right. So that's repeated 3 times, as you said.
All right.
Times
That's 3. And then we hang out on this chord. Okay, so we have our A parts and our B part. We have our A part and B part. So we're going to play that together to give you some context. All right?
1, 2,
3. Time. 2 more times. One last time. Now we're going to make the switch
to the B part. And the 3rd time.
We're going to hang out. I like that. I'm not sure about this minor chord here, but it is what it is. Or
it is what it is.
Unless we did. Nah, I think it's supposed. What do you think? Leave it the way it is.
Leave it the way it is.
We're gonna leave it the way it is. We might.
Sometimes you have to let an idea breathe.
Freddie! Anna's doing something cool. Hey,
whoa,
Freddie,
what?
Freddie. Anna likes it a lot. She's dancing and she's clapping on the 2 and the 4.
Oh.
Well, this gives us a great opportunity.
Thanks for that idea.
This gives us a great opportunity. So here's what we're going to do. All right? Now, you can see on the table we've got a bunch of stuff.
I know what's coming.
We've got a bunch of stuff now. All right? So here's what we're going to try to do. Now, this is very risky. This is very risky what we're about to do. It may work. It may not work. You know what, Anna? We're going to keep that in our back pocket. I want to work on something with Freddie. All right? We're going to do a harmony real quick.
Okay.
Right? I've got an idea. Now, a melody, remember, the melody is the part of a song that you can whistle or hum to. Okay? You always know what a melody is if it leaves you going humming or whistling. Okay? If that's that part that fairly is la da 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 da. Everybody knows that melody, right? So I've got a melody in my head. I'm gonna do it on the A part, and we're gonna loop this, and I'm gonna let Freddie play around. This is how Freddie and I search for harmonies. We loop it.
Repetition's
Repetition.
your best friend.
Repetition. So I'm going to go in a circle now. And Freddie's going to play along until we find something we like. Ready?
Of course.
One.
Just for the A part?
Just for the A part.
Okay.
Well, no, we'll do it. We'll do it once through the song and see what we do. We'll do the whole song through. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Whoa, 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 Now he's got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now we have a harmony. That's something that maybe we can add a little bit later. So we've got our A part, we've got our B part, we've got a harmony. Okay, we've got our A part, we've got our B part, we've got a harmony. Anna has got some claps on the 2s and the 4s. We're going to deal with that in a little bit. Okay, and now I think we need some lyrics.
How many lyrics? And
And we've got some great suggestions so far. Andrea in Munich, she's feeling it. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, so here we go. We've got some great suggestions. Summer vibes, spiders, and butterflies. And I'm going to keep it there. That's enough for me. First off, I like prime numbers, and 3 is a prime number. Don't ask me why, I just do. So summer, spiders, and butterflies. I'm going to do something now called ad-libbing or freestyling. I am just going to see what comes out of my mouth and my brain, or my brain to my mouth. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, but we're going to experiment, okay?
what was the third? Spider, butterfly?
Summertime.
Summertime.
Yeah.
I think there's a hidden contrast between a spider and a butterfly.
There's a beautiful contrast.
So good.
Well, hold on, let's talk about that word for a second. Do you know what a contrast is?
What's a contrast?
A contrast is when you see two things that are different against each other. So here's something that is not a big contrast. The color of this board is white and the wall is white. That is not a contrast, okay? But if we put this black shaker, again, or if you look at my shadow, if it's a strong shadow against the white, that's a strong contrast.
Yep.
Spiders, for many people, are very scary and they have dark emotions, okay?
Yeah.
And butterflies generally are very happy and they inspire hope and something new and birth, right? And beauty.
That's
so
true.
they're very different the way people consider them. And I like that. I like including both things in a song because I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
If Freddie and I just play the one chord. If all we did was this, 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be a very boring song. All right, Freddie, change up the bass line a bit, please. All right, now Freddie is adjusting not only the notes that he's playing, but he's also playing them in a different rhythm. But I'm still playing the same rhythm, so I'm going to adjust them. Okay, that was us trying to show you a musical contrast. So spiders and butterflies.
Spiders and butterflies.
All right, so here's my feeling, all right? Summertime is the general theme of this song. Okay, that's the overall. That's the big picture.
That's the
The
frame.
big picture is the framework. Exactly. I like what Freddie said. All right, and our details are here. Spiders and butterflies. Maybe they fell in love.
A forbidden love.
Maybe a spider and a butterfly fell in love.
Yeah, that's great. And the butterfly got caught in the spider's web, and instead of
Doing something bad,
they just fell in love.
they fell in love. Okay,
What about that?
all right.
It's kind of, it's kind
All
of,
right.
it's,
Okay.
it's kind of, you know.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling
Yeah,
it.
why not?
Okay.
Why not? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa, the weather's getting warmer. Flowers blooming all around. You can listen very closely. You can hear the sound of all the birds and the bees and the butterflies and the spiders and the trees. And one day, this little butterfly was floating around. Loving her life and doing what she does till she got caught in a situation she didn't want to be found. Whoa, 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 whoa. The spider was mighty happy when it felt the tug on the string. To him, that sounded like a dinner bell going ring, ring, ring. But when it showed up and found his prey, saw the great little butterfly, and it saw the light of day, and he said, I ain't never seen nothing like you. I couldn't do nothing like that to someone like you. So he sings, whoa, 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 whoa. So he took the butterfly and set her free. I love you too much to let you stay like that in the web, in the stream, when she spread her wings. The sky and on the colors of the rainbows, in all 8 of that spider's eyes. And don't you know they said, whoa, 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 whoa,
So tell us a little bit more. What did you mean by ad-libbing? What is that exactly? I think you just did that. Right?
I did. Okay.
So what is ad-libbing again?
Ad-libbing is when you completely go from your stream of consciousness, and that's another thing I should explain.
All right.
Do you know
Stream
what
of consciousness?
Do you know what a stream is? A stream is like a tiny, tiny river. It's like a little water. It's water that's trickling and going and floating along.
Row your boat.
Row your boat gently
down the stream.
for example. Now, your consciousness is how your mind works. So at any part of the day, when you wake up in the morning, your body is it's getting the cobwebs out and says, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. Oh, now I got to brush my teeth. And oh, then your stomach starts grumbling and says, I'm hungry. So he goes to food. And then you see the person you're living with, you say, hey, mama, or hey, papa, or hey, brother, or hey, sister, and you start talking. And that's your consciousness. A stream of consciousness is when you just let your brain go. And that can go from your brain to your hand when you're writing or maybe typing, or in this case, it can go from your brain to your mouth. And I was ad-libbing or freestyling, as some may call it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This was an interesting one. And let's see.
I think the main thing,
and
guys.
they danced.
Oh, that's cool. So if you guys have an idea of what a dance should be like,
well, we're gonna. I think, Freddie, what I think we should do is we're gonna listen to this again, and I think we'll make a song out of it. And Anna said, and they danced, and we can go. And the dance just like whoa, 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 and the dance like whoa, whoa, spider swinging from the chain going whoa, whoa, and the butterfly floating around like whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think for experimenting with lyrics, and I think you did a very good job on that, because you don't have to be afraid. Just focus on what you're trying to say, what's floating around in your head. Do not hesitate. Like he did, we were just exploring, kind of experimenting, just to find the right vibe. And every time we pick up with a song, there are some little changes and adjustments. And I play with Guy for a long time. We just have to look at each other.
We know each other very well.
Click.
And we want to give you, and now listen, here's what we like about songwriting. Here's what I love. It allows me to express myself. I am a person, not everybody's like me, not everybody's like Freddie. Thankfully. Thankfully. It's great that we're all different. Spiders and butterflies are different, but they're both very necessary. You know, spiders eat a lot of mosquitoes. I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful that spiders eat mosquitoes.
Yep.
You know, thank you, spider friends. I consider spiders my friends. But what I'm trying to tell you is that part of who I am is creation. If I don't create something, I don't feel good. I'm not happy. And I've been trying to do this for a long time now. And here's something I want to share with you. Now, I don't know if you liked the song or you didn't like the song. I think some of you did. I'm kind of happy with it. I think this is a fun little tune as an experiment. But let me explain to you why this may have been successful. Freddie and I set up some rules, okay? We set up some rules. We made decisions. We said we didn't just go from anywhere, everywhere. We did some decision making. How many parts are there going to be in the song? There are going to be 2 parts to this song. Then I played some chords. Freddie said, okay. And he said yes to that decision, right? And then we talked about what could be possible for B. And we worked on that and we said yes, and we said yes. And every once in a while, in this case, there were no no's today. We didn't say no to anything. We just rolled with everything, but we made decisions. And then a very important part of this song is, of course, the theme. What is the theme of a song? And you helped us with that. You gave us 3 things to talk about: the summertime, butterflies, and spiders. And that gave us a framework, and we worked in there. We weren't thinking about we weren't thinking about what's happening underground. I wasn't talking about the ocean. I wasn't talking about my shoelace being untied, which has been untied this entire show. I didn't talk, and actually, we did say some no's. Freddie and I, we set up our looper, and we set up an extra microphone, and we set up a bunch of instruments, and we decided not to use them. We said no to that.
Yep.
Okay, we said no to that. Yep. We worked with what we had. Yep. So here is what we want to offer you. A blank page is a beautiful thing. It shouldn't be scary. Fill it up, make decisions, and work within those rules.
Yep.
Sometimes if you give yourself some rules and decide just to do as much as you can with what you've got, you'll be amazed at how much juice you can squeeze out of that lemon, as my friend Freddie likes to say. All right.
See, I mean, what's always nice is with the form, and that's why we decided that at first, is as long as you know the size of the sandbox that you're playing in, the better and the faster you are. I always start, even listening to music and writing down music, I always start with a form. Form is something, when you have a rough idea about how many parts there are and stuff, then you can actually fill it with subjects like spider, butterfly, summertime. And we didn't talk about rhythm as much, but
we figured that out on our own.
If we would have 2 hours time with you, then we might have set up a rhythm section. That's no big deal. But don't like my biggest suggestion is don't be afraid. Everything's allowed. You have to try out everything to be sure what your decision is going to be. And
and say yes.
Say yes. Say yes.
So that is it. Thank you very much, both Andreas and Anna and Max. We really love that you enjoyed the experiment. And Anna wants, hold on. Anna wants to tell you guys that she's losing her first tooth. It's going to come out today for sure. She's very excited and wanted to share that with you since she loves you so much. Anna, that's so cool. I hope the tooth fairy comes and takes care of you. That's great. Boy, oh boy. That's amazing. I can't remember losing my first tooth. I think I might have swallowed it.
Huh.
Yeah, I can't remember. But my daughter lost her first tooth last year, and that was very exciting. So Anna, we're with you. We're with you. That's great. So we're not gonna go out with our goodbye song. We're gonna go out with the spider and the butterfly dancing. Okay?
All right.
So let's start with the B part.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
And she's flying all around. Spider jumped up and down and threw it away. Swinging around so they make a love and they could dance. Oh, 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 make a dance. Oh, 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 and they dance. Oh, 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 they dance. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, like we should do that more often. I like the subject. I like the butterfly spider theme. It's a cool one.
We're getting down.
We're gonna work together in the future. Promise.
Thanks. You guys are good to co-songwriters.
Yeah. Very good ideas. Very good.
Thank you very much for being here with us today and coming to visit us. We will be back on Wednesday. Okay, and we've got 8 more episodes till the end of season 2. Then we've got to decide how and when season 3 is going to take place. But of course, we're going to talk to you about that. Anna, Max, Andrea, all of you guys, it means so much to us that you guys keep coming back here. You lift us up. You make us smile. You make us happy, and it really makes us feel like we're doing something right. So have a wonderful Sunday. And if you guys if the parents want to talk to us on the podcast, we're going to make ourselves a coffee. And in about 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to be right back here talking about in more detail what we did today.
This is Guy Palumbo.
This is Freddie Fretless, and we're Another Mother. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Andrea said record it. It's the next summer hit. We're definitely going to record that.
Did you see my web move? My spider web move?
No, you have a spider web move? That's a cool spider web move.
See?
I love this song.